National capital reels under massive air pollution. Thick fog has engulfed the entire national capital region, and Delhi registered an AQI of over 400 at several locations. In fact, the air quality slipped into the severe category. The worsening pollution was visible from early hours today as dense smog, along with dropping temperature, engulfed large parts of Delhi, reducing visibility sharply. The flight operations have also been impacted in the national capital, with the airlines and Delhi airport issuing advisory to people on flight disruptions. Children, elderly and those with respiratory conditions have been advised to take special precautions. Meanwhile, stricter anti-pollution curbs continue across Delhi NCR, and authorities have invoked stage 4 of the graded action response plan. The measures also include the closure of stone crushers, mining operations and associated activities across NCR, as these are considered major contributors to dust and particulate pollution. We're showing you the visuals of how it looks like on the ground. As you can see, the visibility has significantly reduced. This is the kind of fog that has been in fact, smog that has engulfed the entire national capital region, not just Delhi, but also the adjoining parts of Gurugram, Noida, Greater Noida, Faridabad as well, causing a lot of inconvenience to the residents. And this is how Delhi looks like today. These are the visuals from Dwarka, and further, transport restrictions have also been tightened, keeping in mind the rising AQI. So AQI is also in the severe category. So the AQI is rising, the temperature is dropping, and the fog has now engulfed the entire national capital region. These are the visuals from different areas of Delhi and the adjoining areas. And this is how it looks like because of the smog. In fact, we're also being joined by Ashutosh Mishra from India Gate. Ashutosh, how is the situation over there? Tell us more about the visibility situation, particularly on the ground.
The most severe situation of a thick layer of fog that is visible today in NCR, northern state like Punjab, Haryana and several other parts. In fact, just going barely few meters, but even I'll be invisible. And many of the places, the visibility has reduced as 50 meters. So largely these mediums.
All right, there seems to be some audio issue. We'll try to fix that connection and reconnect with Ashutosh Mishra, who is reporting from India Gate, from the Kartavya Path, getting us all the details right from the ground on the fog situation in the national capital. Now, these are the visuals from different areas of the national capital. You can see how the visibility has completely reduced. In fact, in certain areas, the visibility, there was zero visibility also that was recorded. And this is how the situation looks like today. Now, a lot of flights have also been delayed because of the fog situation, and the airlines have also issued a travel advisory for the passengers. And so the flight operations have been impacted because of the fog. And Ashutosh Mishra is back with us, who's joining us from the Kartavya Path, telling us about the situation over there. Ashutosh, over to you.
Well, all these transportation medium likely to be affected because of the national highway visibility in many places, not just Delhi NCR, but even the outskirt has reduced as low as 50 meters. So the situation that has been prevailing since Saturday over the Gangetic Plains and the northern belt, this is one of the most severe situations where the AQI is already 500 plus. Because of the meteorological conditions and surface wind speed extremely low, the AQI level will remain severe to very severe zone, and that's exactly why we see the GRAP-4 provisions have been implemented. The offices in the national capital will be working with a 50% capacity. The schools across NCR have been go on the hybrid mode for the students. So for the primary, students will remain at home, and from 6 to 11 there will be hybrid mode. At the same time, the airlines have also issued advisory. In fact, at Kartavya Path, the visibility that I see is hardly around 200 to 300 meters. And when I started traveling from Noida to the national capital towards it, many places I witnessed the barely few feet from the camera distance, even I was going invisible. In fact, just some around 300 meters is exactly where India Gate is. The iconic India Gate is eventually covered with a thick layer of fog. It's going literally invisible. Nothing can be seen beyond 200 meters, 100 meters. However, when the wind speed starts picking up at around 10 kilometers per hour at around 9:30 am this morning, since then when the visibility is likely to improve slightly as per the weather forecast, but till 9:30 it is likely to continue, and the situation is not going to only prevail for today. This will continue at least till 16th to 17th of December. 17th 13 December when a western disturbance approaching towards the northern areas where the peak of the Himalayan region will witness massive snowfall, and then the northern wind will eventually bring more and more cold. So mercury level is gonna dip further. So what we see, extremely cold. The temperatures are now 11 to 12 degrees Celsius at the moment. The AQI is 500 plus, and now the fog is literally disrupting the transportation medium. So it's a triple attack on the particularly in the northern region, the Delhi and NCR.
All right, Ashutosh, thank you for getting us those details. So it's a triple attack on the residents of Delhi NCR. As you can see in these visuals, my colleague Ashutosh is present at the Kartavya Path, and the iconic India Gate is not even visible because the current visibility stands at 200 meters to 300 meters currently. And with that, we're now shifting focus. We're getting some more breaking news.